It's a hard video for me to say, but I'd rather you know the truth, because the quicker you know the truth, the quicker you can get your life back and have a life that actually feels good and more rewarding. But now the landscape has changed, right? Women are becoming their own breadwinners. So it's like, what is the value of a man? And I really believe it's his. This is not a fun video for me to make for you, but I think you need to hear it. And it's why she won't commit to you. And if it makes you feel any better, because I know when some men watch this kind of video, it's like there's this like underlying tone of like women have all the power, that P runs the world, which I'm sure if you ask a lot of women, they'd be like, it doesn't feel that way. It's a hard video for me to say, but I'd rather you know the truth, because the quicker you know the truth, the quicker you can get your life back and have a life that actually feels good and more rewarding. But this happens for women too. Like, there are times that like a man won't commit to a woman either. And we've all gone through this. I have experienced this. You've experienced this. And let me tell you why this sucks and why it hurts so much. And then I'm going to tell you what you need to do. Because I think when you actually know what to do, then you can make a decision. When there's a solution in place, and I know that men are really good at this, like once there's a solution, you can execute. So I'm gonna give you the solution, but I think you need to understand, because if you just have a solution but you don't have an understanding, I've watched a lot of men still stay in the situation because they don't understand it. And so they never implement the solution. So here's the thing, this is why it hurts so bad. You as a man, me as a woman, as a human being, we're made for love. When we experience rejection, when someone won't commit to us, it's a form of rejection. Whether there's no, we can slice it many ways, but at the end of the day, it makes us feel rejected. It makes us feel not accepted. It makes us feel not chosen. And that really hurts. Why? Because it's foreign to our system. We're made to be loved. So when you're not being loved, it's like, this sucks. This feels awful. So when she won't commit to you, it feels terrible. It's the opposite of what you want to feel. You want to feel accepted by her. You want her to say, oh my gosh, baby, I want to do the rest of my life with you. You are such a man. You are so strong. You are so sexy. I want to spend the rest of my life making love to your body. I want to spend the rest of my life accepting you. I want to spend the rest of my life looking at you with eyes of adoration and deep respect. That's what you want to hear. But when she's him-hawing around, and I think that's a Texas term, when I used to call it like kicking the can. Like when someone wouldn't commit, I was like, you're just kicking the can. You're not actually like making a choice. So when she's not doing it, it keeps you in limbo. But you need to know why she won't commit to you. She won't commit to you because, one, she doesn't respect you. Like, respect is really important. And for a woman to respect you, she has to admire you, she has to feel safe, and she has to trust you. And a lot of guys have been sold, in my opinion, a disservice by saying like, your value as a man is like how much money you earn. Your value as a man is like how big you can get at a gym. But let me tell you, as a woman and as other women I know, that they have walked away from men with plenty of money, and they have walked away from men with plenty of muscles. Because at the end of the day, that gets a woman through the door, but it doesn't keep her. It doesn't make her respect you. It doesn't make her feel safe with you. It doesn't make her trust you. So if she won't commit to you, there's something about you that she doesn't trust. Some people will give you the advice and be like, hey, then if she won't commit to you, then just walk away. But I would say, like, is there some validity? And this is really hard for me to say, but is there some validity as to why she won't commit to you? Are you a P when it comes to making her happy? Like, are you always a people pleaser? Do you bend over backwards? Because if that's you, hell no, she's not going to respect you. Deep down, she's going to resent you and despise you because she knows that that's weak. And she wants to be with a man who's strong, that she can feel safe with. And I'm not talking about outside strength. I'm talking about like internal strength. This is why like I want to do a video on like why the currency of men have changed, because society fed men like you just be the breadwinner and you have muscles and that's it. But now the landscape has changed, right? Women are becoming their own breadwinners. So it's like, what is the value of a man? And I really believe it's his emotional maturity and capacity to be able to love her. And it doesn't make a guy a wimp if he has that. It actually empowers him to keep her, and it empowers her to open up her heart to him. So you have to ask yourself, like, is she pointing out some things inside of you, and are they valid? Why she won't commit to you? And do you need to up level your game? Do you need to step it up? Are there some places inside of you that you need to grow, or you need to grow up? And I know that's really hard. Like, I have gone through this in my own journey, you know, of realizing like, wow, I got some areas where I really need to grow up. It takes a strong character. It takes a strong person to do that. If you're able to do that, that's half the battle. Because the reality is, if it's something like that, if it's a character issue, you can change that. And when you change that, it changes her perception of you. Then she goes, oh, wait a minute, like he turned this on a dime. I can trust this guy. I can rely on this guy. I can respect this guy. He stands up to me. He doesn't let me like walk all over him. So damn, I have value for him because he's developed a backbone. I have seen this happen with so many men women that wouldn't commit to them because they were the nice guy, because they were the people pleaser. Women wouldn't commit to them, but as they started, you know, doing their inner work, working with me as a coach, me guiding them, I watched so many of my guys go from the guy that women just didn't take seriously, they wouldn't commit, to becoming the man that they started chasing. And every single time what I've seen is when these guys up-leveled, the quality of women up-leveled with them. So the woman that they initially wanted, the woman that maybe he was watching my video going, why won't she commit to me? When he up-leveled, he ended up looking at her and going, I don't want that anymore. Like, I've grown here. I don't want that. And hopefully, like, if she is a great woman, when you up-level, you guys up-level together. But if she's not, your capacity, who you are, you're gonna grow and you're gonna take up so much more room in your life by choosing you and valuing you, that there's gonna be no more space for her. That the only space that you're gonna have is for a woman who is your equal, who can be your partner, who can be your ride or die, not some little girl who's looking to control a man, who is looking to make someone her hero when she won't do it for herself. No. You're gonna change the landscapes. She won't commit to you because she doesn't respect you. And maybe there are some places inside of you that need to grow. Here's the other thing, and this is really hard. It's like, maybe you're just not her guy. And the longer that you keep fighting for her, is the reality is like, the woman who is your woman out there she's freaking waiting for you. She's like, hey, I'm talking about your future woman. She's like, I want to make love to you every day. I want to cherish you. I want to respect you. And you're keeping her away. You're prolonging your future, and you're pushing away your future, and you're prolonging your pain by continuing to chase a woman that won't commit to you. So you have to decide, like, which side is it? Is it the fact that you need to up-level, you need to grow up because she doesn't respect you, and that's why she won't commit to you? Is it that? Or is it a situation where you just know you guys aren't compatible? What she wants, you're not that guy, and deep down, you're never gonna be that guy. Like, it's just not your thing. It's like, just completely stop recording. But listen, I have had people, same thing, where they just didn't want to commit to me. I just wasn't their person. I wasn't their cup of tea. And so you have to make the distinction of, do I need to grow up, or am I just not that person? If I'm not that person's person. And that's okay. And it's a hard pill to swallow, but the quicker that you move on, the quicker you get to the person that does choose you. And so you have to ask yourself, why do I want to be with a person who doesn't want to commit to me? Why do I want to stay with someone who doesn't choose me? Now, in my professional coaching opinion, this is some inner child wounds of not being chosen and accepted by your parents, and you're just playing it out. It's that lesson that will continue to show up until you deal with it. And if that is the case, then maybe you need to reach out to me for some coaching to move past that. But darling, listen, only you can decide which is the best path for you. But know this, you deserve to choose you. And the quicker that you make that decision, whether choosing you to grow up or choosing you to walk away, regardless of why she won't commit to you, you need to recommit back to yourself. Subscribe to this channel, and I want to know in the comment section if this resonated. Type commit in the comment section. And listen, I have a new YouTube channel. It's all about motivation. So this is more about like life advice, succeeding in your career, going after your dreams, becoming the damn hero. I even have a free course that you can get to, but I would love for you to join me on that channel. It's brand new. It's my baby channel. So I would love to meet you there. You're worthy of being chosen. And sometimes we need to grow up, and sometimes we just need to choose ourselves. I love you so much, babe. And know that you're not alone. I got your back. If you need coaching, reach out to me. You can email me, go to my website, aricaangelo.com. I love you, and now stay tuned for this next video.